everybody. So we are back for part 2 of mass making ephemera out of your jelly prints. Today I thought it would be fun to make some of these removable corner texts, so it will go in your journal just like that. You can also use these as bookmarks if in your books, but then you can like tuck something in there, see? So it's fun. But I thought we would make some of these with our jelly plate prints today and see what we can come up with. One thing I did do before I got on camera is I chose some of my jelly prints and that I want to use, and I also cut off all the excess around the edges with my trimmer so that because I need straight edges, but I didn't want all that white space around them, because as you see this, you're going to want it to be all jelly print on both sides. You don't want a bunch of white space on there. So this is just our prototype here, and we will go into making different types. You can make them bigger, smaller. You'll see as we go. So this is the first one. Here is what's left over from the first one I made, from this one. Now, to make a bigger one like that, you just find the middle of your paper, like so, and you're going to pinch it right there just to mark where the middle is. And then you're going to fold a triangle, and you want it to be as symmetrical as you can get it. You want those lines to be straight, if at all possible, like that. And then you just crease down the edges once you have it where you want it. And then you're going to take a piece of paper that you don't care about. I used this one for this. And you're going to stick that corner up there. I'm going to take the white side and do it so I can see where I'm putting my line. And I'm going to draw a line with my pen to mark where I'm going to cut with my scissors. Just like that. It's a little crooked, but that's okay. I can fix it with my scissors. It doesn't have to be completely exact, as long as it pretty much fits inside there. Because then what you're going to do is you're going to get your glue, and you're going to generously smother this with glue. If you want to use your glue stick, you can use any kind of glue you have. It doesn't have to be a glue stick, and it doesn't have to be art glitter glue. You can just use regular PVA glue. But I'm just going to also use my art glitter glue on the edges here, just to make sure the edges are glued down real well. And then you're going to stick that up in the corner there, like that. And you're going to glue down those edges, just like that. Pretty simple, huh? Then you're going to cut this edge off. If you wanted to, you could do like a scalloped edge and use scissors or some kind of scallop thing. We're not going to do that yet. I might do it on another one. Well, maybe we'll do it on this, just because there's so much of this left over. So let's find some. I have all these scissors that are different. You know the old scissors that have the different decorative edges. Just gonna find an edge that I like. Actually, I kind of like that one. Let me see if I can find one I like even better. That one's a nice one. That one's a nice one. pull some out that we like here that we might want to use on other ones. Oh, that's a good start. Got 4 of them. So we're going to take this and we are going to use, well, I don't know if I want to use that one, or I'm going to use this shape. And I'm going to cut along this line here. With these scissors, you've got to line them up just right when you cut. Otherwise, you're going to have an inconsistent design too. So just keep that in mind. When you are cutting. Okay, so got a little scalloped edge on that side like that. And I'll show you what that will look like in the journal. You can always take your ink and ink up the edges. We're not going to do all the decorating today because we're, again, concentrating on making ephemera that we can just pull and use in our journals when we're ready. And at that time, you can decorate all your stuff to match your journals too. So that's how that looks. There's a little bit of a straight edge there, so I probably should have maybe cut it up a little bit higher. But I think I can put something there or whatever, and it will look fine later on. Okay, so now we have 2. We have this one, and that was out of 1 jelly print. And we still have a scrap piece of paper left over as well that we can set aside. So that is 1 jelly print used. And I picked several. Trying to get this stuff out of my way. Okay. These are the ones I still have, so we'll take this one next. And with this one, I think I'm going to get out my cutting board. I'm going to make some smaller ones this time, so I'm going to get out my cutting board, measure this, see how long it is. So it's 9.5 inches. So I'm going to do, see, 4.5 would be 9 inches. So 4 and 4.25, 2/4 of an inch, I think would be about right. Wait, 4.5. So 4 and 3/4 of an inch. Sorry. And the measurement doesn't have to be right on. I mean, I'm just trying to get the most use out of my paper as I can. Okay, so now I have 2 smaller pieces, and I'm gonna make, uh-oh, there's my cat. Hi, Mama. You came to join the party? Yeah. This is Mama Ruth. We rescued her and her kittens. She had a thing of kittens in our backyard. Not of this place, but of another place that we have, in a broken down car. And we took her in and got all of her kittens. She can be kind of a little bit snappy too. She bit me when I first got her home. Right here. Because she was smashing one of her kittens, and I tried to get the kitten out from under her, and she bit me really hard. But we love her, even though she can be grouchy. I might not get her off of my desk anytime soon. so I'm just going to try to work around her for now. If I know you guys are thinking, why don't you just leave her out? Because I tried to leave her out, and she'll dig at my carpet by the door if I don't open the door and let her in. She wants to be with me. She just doesn't want to be touched all the time. She's a little spunky one, huh, Mama? Oh, are you going to go somewhere else? Huh? No? Okay. Okay, so this is a smaller one. As you see, I did the same process. I just folded it in half and then I folded it down like that. But this time, instead of cutting it, we're going to go like this and fold it over. Like so. Okay, see that? So we're going to fold it over. And then we're going to glue on the outsides of these. Mama. Uh-oh, you're getting your tail on my glue. Sorry. I'm going to probably have to turn my camera off and come back to you guys in a minute so I can get her out of here. Alright, so then you turn it over like so and glue it down. And then after you get it all glued down real well, then you're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut the edges off. And be very careful not to cut your sealed edges on this. Only trim around the paper that you don't want on the bottom. Okay, so then you have this when you're done with that part. And then after that, you're gonna just barely slice off a sliver of the bottom to open that bottom up. I mean, as little as you possibly can, because it doesn't take much. And then you have a smaller corner like that. And I'll show you how that looks in the journal. I can get a piece of, okay, hold on 1 second. So that's a smaller corner tuck. And I really like that. I think it's really cute. And I will be right back to you guys. I'm going to help get her out of here so I have more room on my desk. Okay, I'm back. Mama's out. Hopefully she doesn't start digging at the door. Okay, so we're going to do another smaller one. But this time, I'm going to fold this in half. I'm not going to get my cutter out. I'm just going to cut this in half. Like this. So that we can get 2 corners out of this piece. Alright, and we're going to do smaller corners again. And we're just going to find the middle, like so. And, oh my goodness. Let's see. Trying to get it. Sometimes when you have paint on your paper, it doesn't want to fold where you want it to fold. It's like it fights you on the folding part. Okay. So, we're going to do the same thing we did with the bigger ones. Like so. Okay. And then I'm going to use a piece of this paper. This is a very old pad of paper. So I'm going to use this for gluing on the inside. Kind of pretty though, huh? Especially since it's so old. Anyways, so we're going to measure that to the edge there. And we're going to draw our line. and cut. I'm gonna put some glue on this. Okay, and there we go. So I'm gonna do that. There's a little bit of paper still showing, but I think it's okay. It doesn't bother me, but if it bothers you, if something like that happens, you can put like a little, one of those small cutting boards underneath at a corner angle and use your razor blade and kind of cut that off. Okay, so with this part, we are going to rip the edge this time. And we're going to kind of rip it however you feel like you want it to look on your page. And then later on, you're going to go and ink that up if you want to. And you're going to decorate this. So, and you can decorate this like with a doily if you want underneath or whatever. Whatever you want to do. So let me show you how that one looks. So we have that one up there that we did. And now we have this one down here. And then there's the backs. I usually don't show you the backs, but see, and both of them are tuck spots on both sides of your pages. Okay, so we've got those two. Let's take these ones out. Put these aside. And we've got another piece of paper, so we're going to make one more small one. I think I'm going to do this side. And make our little crease and fold our paper to that crease. Okay, like so. And then we're going to glue a piece of paper in there. Well, first we're going to make our mark with our pen. If you want, you could always make this just a tiny bit smaller than where you draw your line so that there's nothing hanging out at all, because it will still give it the support that it needs as far as gluing down onto it, but then nothing will be hanging out of the edge. At least I think that's how it will be. I'm trying it right now with you guys. Yeah. Okay. And these would be good little gifts too, or Happy Mail things. Like you can send them in Happy Mail or send them to people that you know love to read as bookmarks, really cute little bookmarks. They don't have to be just for your journals, you know. We are journal makers, so we first and foremost think of our journals and ephemera, but a lot of the stuff that we make can be little gifts for people, and you can send in Happy Mail and different things like that. So, okay, so with this one, instead of cutting it off like that, I think I'm going to use my decorative scissors again. Maybe, what's the design on this? I think I'm going to use just these are ridges. looks like. This time I'm going to kind of go at a curve like that, because I didn't like how, so I'm not doing a completely straight cut. I'm kind of curving it around a little bit. Hopefully it will look good on the end. All right. So, well, I don't quite like that yet. So let's see. Make it go up a little bit more. Alright, so that looks kind of cute. There's a little bit of a weird edge there, but I think for the most part it looks good. Let's see if we can get that edge to blend a little better. Okay, so I'll just show you on this. See? Let's see, show you this side. So we got that. Like that. So that looks cute. All right. Now we can do another one. So with this one, I'm gonna make a bigger one. Isn't that pretty? I just love how all those colors and that. This is actually kind of hard for me to do, you guys, because when I'm making these jelly prints, I'm like, ooh, I want to do some mixed media with that. But then I never do it. Like, I wanted to, you know, tear pieces off and or add things to them and do all kinds of fun stuff with them, and I just never end up doing that because I'm so busy doing other things all the time, and it's just not a priority, I guess. So I thought, why not just use them for ephemera for my journals? And I still have so many jelly prints, and I can always make more too. That's the thing. It's not like just because we're using this, we're never going to have a jelly print again. Okay. So here we go. Going to cut this just a little bit smaller like I did the other one. Okay. Gonna glue it down. This is totally off the subject, but I am just stunned how much groceries are costing right now. They are completely so out of control. I feel like I can't even get out of the store without spending $200 anymore. And and that's just like not even doing a lot of shopping. That's doing like the things we absolutely can't live without. So, or we need, to be able to make a meal. Cat food is like super high right now. Everything's high. Okay, anyways, we're not gonna dwell on that though. Ooh, see, even though there's a seam there, look at how pretty this looks, because it's like, I don't know, it's not a continual pattern, so it looks good even though you're gluing two separate edges together. I think it looks good anyways. I think it's pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to cut this edge off. then we are not going to leave it at that. Now you can leave it and have just one big corner pocket there. But this one, we're going to make it more like a belly band corner. If that makes sense. And we're going to just cut this, we're just going to cut it straight across like this. Like so. And then you can decorate this like each side if you want, but it's going to be on your page like this. So the corner of your page will stick out, but it's still a tuck spot there on both sides. You know what I mean, okay? And then you'll also have this small corner tuck spot. So you've got another small one. So that's how you do that. Now that's fun, 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 fun. Okay, we can make, so with this, do I want to do another big one or do I want to do two small ones? I think I'm going to do two small ones. I like the big ones, but I think the small ones are cute. I guess. I don't know. The big ones are cute too, but I don't know. There's something about the small ones that I just really like. So I'm gonna do that. See if we have a good edge for this still. Now maybe if we cut this straight like that, I can get another triangle out of it. There we go. Alright, so we'll go like this. Oops. And cut that just a little bit smaller than where the line is. And then we will glue it. Okay. I feel like I got too far away from the edge there. Oh well, okay. Let me see if I can spread that glue out a little bit, because I got it for the edges and then it's not even on the edge. It's like really far away from the edge. Okay. Now that I have glue all over my fingers, let's put that in there best we can, and push these down on top. Okay. Then I'm going to cut. All right. And we got a corner. Then this piece, I'm going to make one more. Right there. Okay. Okay. I don't think this is going to work, but let's try it. We'll put a straight edge here and see if we have enough. No, we do not. So we'll get another piece. We'll get another piece out. Actually, we have this one. This might be big enough. Doesn't quite go all the way to the top, but I don't think it matters much. Where's my other scissors? I'm famous for covering everything up all the time. Okay. There we go. So this is my last video for this week. You guys probably won't see this video till next week though, because I have to work tomorrow and the next day, and I won't be able to post this probably until my next day off, which would be Sunday. Today is Thursday. Okay, so we got that. We're going to put that up as far as it will go. I feel like I'm pulling it up for some reason. Alright, that's open just a tiny bit there, but when we decorate it, it's going to have something covering it up anyways. So I don't think it matters a whole lot. And since we have all this extra space there, I'm going to do another one of these scissors here. I'm going to do these ones. I'm not going to think about it a whole lot. I'm just going to do it. There we go. So we got another edge there, decorative edge. And we've got that all like so. Let's see how many we've made already. We've already made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a lot because I think we've only used 3 pieces of paper. Yeah, we've used 3 pieces of jelly plate paper, and we have 9 corner tucks out of that. So that's pretty good. And I still have all of these that I can make some out of. I think we will do one more jelly print, and then we will call it good for today. I'm going to do this one. Which one do I want to use? I'm going to do this one. I'll do the one I first wanted to use. And I think I'll make 2 big ones out of this, or maybe 1 big one and then one of the belly bands and a small one. Yeah. So, find the middle first. Okay, so I got that folded down, and now we need another piece of paper. I'm going to go ahead and tuck that in there, like so. And I'm going to probably use these ones in my autumn journals, I have 2 or 3 autumn journals in the making right now. I'll cut this just a little bit shorter. And glue. Okay. All right. My fingers are getting gluey. All right. I know some people use some kind of lotion on their hands before they start this because it helps like the glue not to stick to their fingers. I need to get some of that stuff. Alright, so we have that one. And I'm going to leave that just like that. I'm going to leave it nice and big like that. And it will go like this on a page, of course. Alright. That's cute. Okay, then we are going to use this one. And get the middle again. Line it up to that crease. And then line this one up. Like so. And then push down. Okay, got it. Then we're going to measure our paper. Oops. Oops, don't do that. Don't do what I just did. I wrote on my paper. I don't want to do that. I'll probably put lace or something there anyway, so it won't show, but still, you know. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay. And that's glued down. And then we just cut that. So we have that whole piece of scrap paper for something else. And we are going to cut this right about here. Okay, so now we have our corner belly band. This piece of paper is not good for that anymore. Here, I'll show you on here. I'm gonna have to do that down a little better. So we have our corner belly band, and we have our small text spot. You guys can see that. See? So that's cute. So cute. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Have 3 more, 4 more, 4 more. But I will do those off camera so that you guys don't have to continue watching me, and you can go make your own. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you guys were inspired, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.